Hi, my name's Nick and welcome to the Rig and Farm YouTube channel. In this video we're going to talk about our 10 foot by 12 foot backyard products shed that we bought at Costco. The first thing we're going to do is show you a little time-lapse footage of them putting the floor together. They did that in the first day they were here in a couple hours. A few days later, they came back to finish up the job. Unfortunately, the camera went dead before we were able to finish filming. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. The shed came with 2 keys to lock the door. It's quite spacious inside. It has a window with a screen to allow natural light and cool air in. They constructed a workbench along the back wall along with a metal pegboard that we can use to hang tools or whatever else we decide to do with it. There's also a shelf above that as well as a loft for storage. These built-in features are really nice and sturdy. All of the framing is made of 2x4s and the walls are OSB. The exterior is already primed, so in about a month or so we can paint it to whatever color we want. We're most likely going to try to find something that matches the color of our home. Comment below and let us know what color you would paint it. Before we begin painting, we are going to run electricity to the shed. We plan on putting our chest freezers along this wall and a refrigerator against this wall. The main purpose of this shed is to have a space to keep all of our meat, eggs, and produce that we'll be selling at the farmer's market. We'll be bringing our smaller freezer to the market and keep it powered with a deep cycle battery and power inverter. We need an easy way to get it in and out of our shed to the trailer, so we're going to have to build a ramp at the entrance. Speaking of the entrance, there's a bolt at the top and bottom of the other side that can be pulled out to open the door. That's plenty big enough to get anything in or out of this thing. The roof is shingled and has a protective barrier that will prevent rain from getting inside. We've already had a few heavy rains without leaks, but the runoff has caused some erosion. Once the power and ramp are in place, we'll get a load of gravel to spread that'll prevent further erosion and potential damage. We had considered putting a small window AC unit in the shed, but there are several places where light and air can get in through the doors, so it probably wouldn't be a very efficient system without doing anything to seal those cracks. Please let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions on what we should do. Let's go inside, get on the computer, and talk about the cost. At the time of this recording, this exact shed costs $4,999.99 at Costco.com. But we paid $47.99.99 at the brick and mortar Costco back in March. They have photos of the various configurations you can choose for the doors and window. Here's an example of the workbench in use. Just like it says here, we were told it would take 6 to 8 weeks for them to come out and build the shed. Well, guess what? It took over 20 weeks for ours to get built. We reached out to the company and they made the situation right. Other than the long wait, we've had a pretty good experience with the guys that built the shed and the overall quality. We're currently in the process of getting solar power for our home, so the shed will also be integrated into that system. We definitely don't want to lose all of our meat in the event of a power outage. Overall, we're very happy with the shed. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you don't already to follow along with all of the upgrades that we do to make this thing even better and more effective for our needs here on Rig and Farm. We'll see you next time!